Welcome back to Bohemia Homestead. Ever thought about growing your own food? Imagine stepping outside to a garden filled with fresh, ripe vegetables ready for picking. Today we're talking about the joy of cultivating your own produce. From the burst of flavor in homegrown tomatoes to the crisp crunch of your own lettuce, there's a world of taste to explore right in your own backyard. So if this sounds like a dream to you, stick around as we dive into the best crops to grow in your backyard homestead and how to do it. Choosing the right crops for your backyard is the first step to a successful homestead garden. Now, before you get all excited and start sowing those seeds, there are a few things to consider. Think about the climate of your area. Some plants love the heat while others prefer cooler temperatures. Space is another factor. Some crops, like corn, need a lot of room, while others, like herbs, can be grown in small pots. Now, let's talk about the fun part, deciding what to grow. Tomatoes are a great choice. They're easy to grow, and there's nothing quite like a homegrown tomato. Peppers, both sweet and hot, are also a good bet. Herbs like basil, parsley, and mint grow well in most climates and can be used in a variety of dishes. Potatoes are a bit more challenging, but oh so rewarding, and beans are a great way to add some protein to your harvest. Remember, the best crops are the ones you and your family will enjoy eating. So, pick your favorites and let's get planting. Now that you've chosen your crops, it's time to get your hands dirty. The first step in cultivating your crops is preparing the soil. This is where your plants will get most of their nutrients, so it's crucial to get it right. Start by clearing out any weeds or rocks. Then, enrich the soil with organic matter like compost or manure. This will provide your crops with the nutrients they need to grow strong and healthy. Next, it's time to plant your seeds or seedlings. Make sure you follow the planting instructions for each crop. Some need to be planted deep in the soil, while others prefer to be just below the surface. It's also important to give your plants enough space to grow. Overcrowding can lead to disease and lower yields. Once your seeds are in the ground, they'll need plenty of water to grow. However, be careful not to overwater, as this can cause root rot. A good rule of thumb is to water when the top inch of soil feels dry. Maintaining your garden is an ongoing task. Keep an eye out for pests and diseases. If you spot any, act quickly to prevent them from spreading. Natural remedies like neem oil can be effective against many common garden pests. We will do another video about natural remedies for garden pests in the future, so make sure you have subscribed and set the alerts to be notified when we upload a new video. Growing your own food is a rewarding experience. It takes time and effort, but there's nothing quite like tasting a tomato you've grown yourself or using your own herbs in your cooking. With a bit of patience and care, you'll soon be enjoying the fruits of your labor right from your backyard. Growing your own food can be a rewarding and fulfilling experience. Just imagine stepping out into your backyard to pick fresh, ripe tomatoes or pull up a handful of robust carrots. That's the beauty of having your own homestead garden. You've learned today about choosing the right crops for your garden. Remember, leafy greens, root vegetables, and hardy fruits like apples and berries are excellent starters. You've also learned about the basics of cultivating your crops, from soil preparation to watering and pest control. Now it's time to put those green thumbs to work. Start small, nurture your plants, and before you know it, you'll be harvesting your very own homegrown produce. And remember, it's not just about the food, it's about the joy of nurturing life, the satisfaction of self-sufficiency, and the peace that comes from connecting with nature. Before we wrap up, take a moment to subscribe to Bohemia Homestead and hit the alerts bell so you won't miss our upcoming videos. Remember, every green thumb starts with a single seed. Happy gardening!